Hewlett, David Hewlett. Of course, I had to actually think about that because I'm that tired. A little bit of a late night Burn&Learn today. I had a lot to do today, a lot of exciting things going on today, including hanging out with my son, which has been a lot of fun. And yeah, we tried our first Firehouse sub. Oh my God, they're pretty damn good. And you feel pretty good because you're like, wow, I'm giving money to, some money of that's going to some, firefighting people. What have I got sticking out of my glasses here? Oh yeah, I've been working on my glasses here. So I've got like I've been gluing these extra bits. So these are my 3D printed. I 3D print these. I take my existing lenses and I 3D print them. And I'm just working on a couple little mods. I've glued them on right now. The hope being that I will then be able to actually change the print model to work with it in the future, actually as part of the actual print. But I added these little supports here. These are just pieces of what are they called? Like cable ties on either side, just to give it that little extra oomph. Because I'm finding that they tend to break at these sections here. There's this really cool little bit here that they use for the bendy part. Anyway, so these are 3D printed, and I gotta say, I freaking love them. Otherwise, I'm sitting on my glasses all the time, and I end up like destroying hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of, or thousands of dollars actually, of glasses by sitting on them or throwing them into my knapsack or dropping them on the asphalt or whatever the hell it is. So I've just taken to 3D printing the frames myself, and then whenever I break them, it's no big deal because I reconfigure them if I find a weak spot or something that I keep doing. And also, I think I look like Michael Caine. Hello, my name is Michael Caine. That's what I feel like these glasses look like. So I'm kind of like them. Big day today. So I had an amazing chat with Kuhn, maybe. I'm not going to get it right because I'm just not from that part of the world. But Cohen, as I call him, was fantastic, just fantastic. Electronics engineer with a master's also in aeronautical engineering as well. Aeronautical, is that right? Aerospace engineering? Is that? I don't know which one the term was. Anyways, amazing guy. Just truly a nerd after my own heart, pulling stuff apart, doing we were talking about etching PC boards, which I'd forgotten about, where you used to have you bought this kit and you would, with a special marker, you draw out what your path would be on the PCB board. And then you put it in this horrible toxic stuff that would just eat away all the copper except the stuff that had that marker on it. And you could create your own little circuit boards that way. I imagine you probably still can as well. Although at this point, it's probably just cheaper to go to some of these manufacturers. I see a lot of ads for them on people's channels. What is it? PCB something or another, PCB World or something. I don't know what they are, but basically you can design them with their software and they'll ship them to you in a week or so. This, by the way, is a Burn&Learn. That is why I'm a sweaty, disgusting beast. I'm also just a sweaty, disgusting beast, to be fair. But what have I done? I don't know how long it was. There you go. I've listened to my son, and now I've converted to my son's way of thinking. I did 6.8 kilometers of rowing. I have no idea how long it took because you know what? Doesn't matter. Apparently, it matters how far you go, not how long it takes you. It was the usual misery, as it usually is, but it felt kind of good because I wasn't going to do one today. I was actually going to skip today because I was just feeling a little off today, a little off. But then we had this massive Firehouse sub and just having a good day. And my wife wanted to go to some party thing, so she's gone off to that. And I thought, well, you know what? I shall do my exercise. And so that's what we do. And I'm going to have a quick sip of the old bevy here because I'm dying of thirst. Delicious. And because my son wanted to listen to his new album. Hey, who was that band, Baz? Deftones. He had a new Deftones album, which is really cool. It's like this clear vinyl and stuff. It's very neat. Some cool songs there. Because he wanted to listen to that, I thought, you know what? I'm not going to try to listen to the what's it called? Selfish Gene. I thought, you know what? I'm going to kick back and listen to my This Week in Tech podcast. And this time it was the Intelligent Machines. Talking to a guy who's just written about, again, it's kind of in line with this whole idea of the technological republic. It's how do we marry this tech culture in Silicon Valley to the military or to the government, to these areas of where technical expertise is needed that a lot of these smart, forward-thinking people aren't interested in being a part of. So he's talking about Google and the way that Google had troubles with some of their employees having a concern with them getting involved in some computing stuff for the government. And then, of course, they went and said, okay, all right, fine. You know what? It's a big problem. We're going to back out of this. We are never going to work with the government or the military. Forget it. Google is out of that. And of course, you have a new president, and now they're, of course, right back into it again. So anyways, oh, how things change. Not very impressed with these big companies right now, I must say. I do feel like I would welcome a couple of companies to sort of actually stand up for something and stick to it, as opposed to, yeah, I mean, again, look, maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong. But I mean, you know, I'd like a few of them to maybe not be so gift-giving, kowtowing suck-ups, you know, when it comes to various different governments and regimes and stuff. It's just it's a bit frustrating. Anyways, so fascinating discussion about that. The book, I can't remember what the book was. I'm gonna have to look it up. But they were talking about a book that it sounds like something I should read about this kind of this side of technology, where technology needs to be harnessed. I mean, we need to use it. I mean, it's not. I mean, he raised a really good point where he said, like, you know, the Department of Defense, or the Department of War, as it's called now. To remind me to tell you about the font after this. So Department of War, which of course it sounds so cozy and fuzzy, doesn't it? They don't. Well, it's just that's weird saying this too, but basically, we don't want to have a war. The whole point is, you know, when they were Department of Defense, at least maybe, and I still think now to a large extent, the idea is that, you know, no one really wants to have that, but we have to have it because otherwise, you know, things happen and people end up showing up where they're not supposed to, and when they're not welcome, and taking over land and stuff like that. And I think, you know, the fact that we have to have this means that we also have to have smart people who are willing to help make that happen, whether they like the idea of it or not. I mean, I think we, you know, at some point, you know, we may be called upon to defend the country, or in my case, countries that I come from. And so how do we make that interesting and exciting and noble and right, if that makes sense? How do we make people want to do this stuff, want to be of service? You know, one of the things that the Technological Republic guy said, which I thought was interesting, was the idea, like, could you do a Peace Corps? Could you have like a mandatory, you know, year of Peace Corps, 2 years of Peace Corps coming out of university or coming out of high school, or whatever the case may be, which is not about fighting, which is not about being a part of the military, but it's about sort of giving back to the country and getting some work training that's also helping the country at the same time. How are we doing here? Bonjour, Franck. Travis, hello from Roanoke, VA. Woohoo! Welcome. Not in today's political climate. Yeah, true. Hey guys, Souls of Vampire back again. War never good. People forget that quickly. Have you done acid or mushrooms? That's kind of a weird question to suddenly jump to. No, I haven't actually. I feel like I'm weird enough already. David, you're streaming late. I know, Phoenix Sterling. I know. I just, like I say, I had a great day. I was honestly thinking my little sick, old, tired Stargate body was not up for it, but I thought, you know what? I got myself an evening. I should do a little exercise, and then I can kick back and enjoy a movie or something with the kid, which would be kind of fun. So yeah, it's really nice having Baz back. We went and hit what's it called? Beardy Cards. We went and hit Beardy Cards, our local Pokemon and trading card store, and got a bunch of fun stuff there. I went for the what are they called? The Rift. I went for Riftbound, which is this League of Legends trading card sets that are coming out now. Really nice stuff, like really cool. And I was talking to Baz about it, and Baz said I should ask you. I'm not sure exactly how this would work. I guess the idea was, like, he was saying that I should have people order packs of cards for me to open on these streams. So I would do my Burn and Learn. I'd have my little chat, and as part of my little chat, I would open a pack of cards to give us that gambling fix. And then I would, he said, maybe you could like sign the plastic protective shield or something, and then send it off to people to earn a little cash or something for me and the Tech Bandits and all that lifelong learning stuff. So I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. Have you any thoughts on that? Is anyone doing trading card stuff that they're interested in? I collect Magic the Gathering cards for the art. Yeah, me too. Golden X age. I've got. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing, but you know. Without making too much of a mess. So those are basically all of those cabinets have some some ridiculous volume of mostly Magic the Gathering, but we definitely got into Pokemon for a while. Although Pokemon, we're sort of getting out of that now because the prices are so ridiculous for Pokemon now. It's almost not worth it. We'll pick up the odd one now and again that we think is cute looking. That's fun. But then this Rift-bound League of Legends thing is really fun. We played it. It's a slightly different kind of game than what we're used to with the other ones. I'll let you say hello to my little friend. Hey, what is it? Why do you hate cameras? Why do you hate people so much? Why is that such a huge problem for you? Hello, doggy. Your breath is terrible. Why do you, God, your breath. Is it my breath or is it your breath? That's the huzzah that I mention every time I sign off, by the way. So yeah, I guess the question is there a way that I can sort of integrate my love of trading cards into this and be of any interest to anybody? I don't know if anyone thought. Can we donate cards to you? Do you have a PO box? Oh, Phoenix Sterling. That's a little bit. Yes, says Darth Piran. Really? Oh, people are liking this. People love watching pack and unboxing. Really? I could do giveaways and yeah. Okay. Wow. I will buy for my son. Oh, brilliant. Okay, my son has collected hundreds of Magic cards. I don't collect them now, though. Well, you're probably smart. Your prized Pokemon card? What is my prized Pokemon card? I'm a big fan of the Snorlax. I've got, you can probably see the Snorlax up. Oh, where is he? Somewhere up here. There's a Snorlax. There you go. Snorlax. I know, but for me, it's the Snorlax, right? I guess I could do a little. So I have to confess something. I don't know whether I should confess this or not, but I was on the Goodwill site. I think I may have already said this, actually. I was on the Goodwill site, and there were a bunch of trading cards that were up for sale. And they were kind of like ridiculously cheap compared to what I was seeing. Jeez, what am I probably here? They were sort of ridiculously cheap for what I've been seeing at the stores and stuff. So I put a couple of bids on them. And for a while there, and this was a few of them, for a while there, I was the top bidder on all of them. And I was like, oh, crap, I'm in trouble. So I'm about to spend hundreds of dollars on Pokemon cards and Magic the Gathering cards and stuff. As it turns out, the one that I really wanted was the One Piece one, like the One Piece cards. Baz and I love the One Piece cards. We really like the manga. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm plowing through it still. And, we quite like the live action as well, and watch that as a family and stuff. So just the One Piece sort of has a place in our heart. There's some really fun cards in that. I've got to say, the thing I love the most is the Magic the Gathering stuff, because I just like, when you get the right art on a Magic the Gathering card, oh, it's just the best. I just love it. But I will say this Riftbound stuff is pretty great too. I love all your films, especially Pin. Thank you, Aaliyah. So did you listen today as we were talking to Cohen about that? He's a big Pin fan as well. Hello from Colorado. Hello from Australia. Huzzah! Happy Computer Science Education Week, everybody. Is it? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, happy Computer Science Education Week to you too, Elizabeth with a Z. Hello, huzzah, baby dog. Do you have a Lotus? No, I wish. I did see it. I took a photo with a Black Lotus. There's a store on the East Coast in Newfoundland, in St. John's, Newfoundland, and they have two of the most valuable cards, and they just have them on their counter, and they like just to show people as they come in. I actually got a photo with it. Did you name your doggo Huzzah? Yeah, I did, the Nick. I did. Her name is Huzzah. Love seeing your Prusa. Have you upgraded to an MK4S of yet? It's worth it. I have the 4. I don't have the 4S. I've printed out most of the parts for an upgrade for the MMU to get that up to the latest MMU. And I got to say, I've got my eye on that big XL, the Core XL or whatever it's called, the really large. I got to say, I do love the Prusas. I just love them. I should show you my latest print. So this is my idea. On Saturday, I'm going to be at a community center downtown. I can't remember the name of it. It'd be on my phone, wouldn't it? I'll tweet it or something later. But I guess it's okay for people to come. I don't even know how it works. Anyways, it's bloody early in the morning. I'm going to be in charge of the pancakes. And by that, I mean in charge of the pancake bot, which is my wonderful friend Miguel's brilliant invention, which is basically a 3D printer that just prints pancakes. And you get the different colors based on how long the batter sits on the griddle. So it's a griddle. It's a 2-axis gantry, and it's a whole lot of mess and a whole lot of fun. And the kids seem to really like it, and I really like doing it. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to bring a bunch of these little 3D prints for them. This is just sort of my way of giving back to the community center. As I say, I don't do a lot of like actual, tech bandit stuff anymore with actual kids. So I've sort of offered myself to the community center when they need it and when they want it. So I'm going to do the pancake thing with them, and I think we're going to try to get some spiders back to listen to. I'm actually looking into getting some jumping spiders to get some one of my friends with some spiders in and listen to them with this laser vibrometer. Very cool. Anyway, so that's the tech bandit stuff. My latest print on that front is this little baby right here, which is that's it. No, that's the one. Definitely. I think this is the one. Check this out. This, I don't know if you could tell this or not, but that is from K-pop Demon Hunters. And if you haven't watched it, do, because it's absolutely fantastic. This is Derpy Cat. So there's Derpy Cat, and then there's a little plant pot there, because there's a very funny scene where she just keeps knocking over this little plant pot. But it's just, I thought this was so cute, and I thought I was going to do Pokemon, and then my as I said, my friend on set the other day was like, said, well, actually the kids are really into mine aren't into Pokemon anymore. They're into this K-pop Demon Hunters. So I was like, okay, great. And he's my favorite character, or she, or it is my favorite character in the show, I've got to say, is Derpy Cat. So I thought, I'll just do a little bit of Derpy Cats. There's a little, even says Huntrex on it there, which is the name of the band and stuff. So I'm going to print out, I think now that I found the right size, and I quite like the orange too, actually. The Prusa orange is quite nice. I'm going to print out a ton of those so that I have both a collection of Pokemon. I got a whole bunch of Pokemon here, little Pokemon figures. I think I've shown you these before, little Charmanders and stuff. Charmander's one of my favorites too, I got to say. Hello, there's that. And then I really like the Pikachus, because the Pikachus are tiny, little tiny Pikachus with their little tails and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty good. Anyway, so I know they're tchotchkes in it, but it's, I figure it is the holiday season, and I just thought, if you're doing the pancakes, I get it. I think they get sucked in by the technology aspect of that for sure. You get some kids who just giant, big pancake size eyes and just like, how does that work? And oh my God, where did you get that? And why do you have that? And, so you get to sort of talk about how cool it is to build fun, cool gadgets and figure out how to make them work. And like Miguel did with the pancake bot. And then I thought I could maybe just have one of the Prusas going, just printing, one or two little things, but have a bunch of them pre-printed, like our little K-pop friend. And so just in the idea that maybe we can inspire them to take some interest in this stuff, like, get into some 3D design. And if kids do express an interest, what I'll do is I'll send them to check out Tinkercad and how to make stuff like that. And just that's the idea. Cause I feel like you just never know. I mean, especially with the community center stuff, you got kids who have everything and are, I'm sure bored out of their mind. And, it's really funny working with the kids in Baz's original school, like his elementary school, because they all had everything. I mean, they'd all seen all this stuff before, but they hadn't taken stuff apart, which was so weird. So I really got them working on that side of stuff. And it was fun talking to Cohen today about that, because he was just saying how important that aspect is, trying to fix things and see how things work and pulling stuff apart and really being curious about all the technology around you, as opposed to just treating it like a black box that gets thrown out when it doesn't work and that kind of stuff. So it was kind of, I got to say, I felt really good about it after that chat, because I was like, look, that worked for him, and I definitely got a bunch of kids doing that. Maybe they'll get real jobs one day and that kind of stuff. There's a Stargate trading card game. I know. Pennerat Gaming. I actually looked into it because I have some that were given to me when we were shooting, just to sort of show them what they were like. But I wondered even about getting a couple of boxes and opening those up and sending them out to people, because I thought that could be kind of cool too. But they're not that cheap. If anyone finds a good source, let me know. And then, I love comics too. Comics are a whole other, my poor wife. I mean, like, this room is basically full of trading cards. and the basement is basically full of comic books. So, and I really should start. I feel kind of guilty because I'm like, comic books are meant to be read and enjoyed, and they're sitting in my basement like as collector's items, and I don't really want that. I'd love to have like a comic book library where you can just come in and read the comic books. Maybe we could laminate them or something so they don't get wrecked, or I don't know what you do. But it just seems a shame that, you can't, not everyone needs to own every freaking comic they read. In fact, no one can afford it now. Certainly now with the graphic novels, the manga and stuff. It would be kind of cool to just have like a reading cafe for that. And then I could sell trading cards at an extra cost. Yeah, so many plans. Oh man, early 2000s, I got into Pokemon cards, but for my kids, went nuts buying those. I mean, Jesus, if you've got any more of them, if you've got any of the 2000s kicking around the neck, they're worth a fortune now. I mean, it really is nuts how much money those cards are now. Like it's dangerously valuable. There's literally like having stores being broken into, people being mugged for their cards, and it's kind of why Baz and I are backing off. We I love the Pokemon card stuff, but there's I feel like a lot of the kind of the crypto bros have moved into the market, and they're all like wheeling and dealing for the cards, and it sort of takes some of the joy out of it for me. It makes more sense if you want to get an expensive card. The best way to do is to buy a single. You're not going to do it by picking cards. I mean, there's a fantastic video that I'm going to find. I'm going to favorite and I'll share it because it's all about the odds on this stuff. Like how when they first came out, there was like I don't know, maybe it's like a 1 in 100 chance that you're going to get a really expensive card. Now it's like 1 in a million or something. Like it's crazy low chances that you're going to pull a card that's going to be worth more than the pack that you just bought. And Pokemon can print or not print as many as they want. And Hasbro owns Magic the Gathering and charge, to me, like ridiculous amounts of money for Magic the Gathering. So it's been kind of fun trying out this new Riftbound card game, and which again, as I say, is a fun. But that's the other thing is, I wouldn't let Baz and I don't just collect the cards; we play the games as well. Like we've really enjoyed playing. We've played Pokemon and enjoyed that. We played Magic the Gathering, and he killed me all the time. I played with Lance. I mean, I'd love to get back to that, but it just felt like Hasbro was just kind of, they just upped the price so much. It's not a kid's game anymore. It's like some kind of, like I say, crypto bro, gambling poker or something. I don't know. So I'm kind of hoping. I mean, it's too late already, I guess. One Piece is already very expensive as well. But the maybe Riftbound would be good. I'll tell you, if I had a dream, like a bucket list dream, it would be to create my own trading cards. I just think it'd be so much fun. I even have like my thought was I wanted to do, Baz and I talked about this. We wanted to do aliens and astronauts. And we basically want to do like alien races and astronauts and different levels of societies that have built up. And you gather energy to power your ships to get to different places. And I just thought that would be just so much fun to come up with lots of different, you could have like Cthulhu planets and you could have, droid planets and silicone planets. And you could really just sort of experiment with what types of life could be out there and maybe even slip a bit of sort of like speculative science into the science fiction for something like that. But I have no idea how you do that. Like I have no idea. I wouldn't know where to start with that stuff. So, but it would be kind of interesting. Elizabeth the Zed, do it. Create your own trading cards. Really, Elizabeth? Okay, look, I mean, do it. I think there are companies that help you produce your physical game ideas. Yeah, there are a bunch. I don't know. I just wouldn't know who to trust or where even to start. Recently found these Star Trek Wrath of Khan paint and collector cards. I forgot. I collected from years ago. See, again, I bet you they're worth a fortune. Stellaris, the card game. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, I think Pokemon cards were something like $2 or $3 for a pack of 11 back in the early 2000s. Kids used to play the Magic game, the card game too. Now older son is really into Magic. Oh, it's great. I love Magic. I love it. I suck at it, but I love it. They say that Magic is, I think it was MIT was saying that Magic is the most, I'm not sure if it's the most complicated game, but it's certainly the one with the most possible complications. In the amount of options in the game is just so, like, it's basically infinite, the amount of possibilities there are now. Not really. Well, yeah, you get deep material than you something. ZPM is the top card. Is it? Brian Baker, is it? Is that in the Stargate ones? Is there a ZPM card? Oh my God, I want a ZPM card. I'm doing very good, Shaggy DGH. How are you doing? Can't tell with the delay whether you missed the last one. Please say Merry Christmas to the Farhat family, Jackie, Daniel, and that John. John is the best, and Jamie is a noob. We love you. I'm guessing that that John is the best. Might be the John that's actually making this message. But Merry Christmas, Farhat family. Am I saying it right? Farhat family. Jackie, Daniel, and John the best, obviously. Jamie the noob. Poor Jamie. I don't even know where Jamie fits in on this, but I feel like you got the short thrift on that one for sure. Merry Christmas. Yeah, why not? It's something you want to do. Yeah, I mean, it's just well, the downside is just money. I think money and time. There's always so many things to do, but I should pull out the notes. I have a bunch of notes on what I wanted to do with it. And I just thought it'd be kind of fun to have like a sci-fi like game that played. I mean, it would be similar in structure to a lot of the other games. I just like the idea of trying to slip a little bit of like speculative science in there would just be really cool. And, and maybe even explore some other sci-fi, tropes and stuff that are out there with it. And also just play with different, what various different aliens could exist. You could have like a virus planet. You could have all sorts of stuff. Anyways. That'd be cool. I made a board game similar to your space card idea when I was 12. Great. Wholesome Vampire was doing what my brilliant brain has come up with at 57 when they were 12. What's funny is I think Baz and I were talking about this idea when he was about 12. So it probably came up around then when we were talking about that stuff. Kent, England. Just love Stargate Atlantis and you're amazing. Thank you, Lorna. Kent's amazing. I spent a lot of my youth in Kent. I was in Ainsford, Kent. My grandparents have a place there, or had a place there. It's now my aunt and my uncle's. And it's absolutely lovely. Yeah, it's just amazing. Or should I say, they have never been transport incident type duplicates that have happened with the Stargate. Someone's gone down a rabbit hole or in through a wormhole. In case Star Trek cards, yeah, they'd be good. Holy AI. Oh my God. Okay, I have a story to tell you. Boomer move. I don't do a lot of Instagram, but I was on Instagram because I wanted to amplify a couple of things that had come up. In fact, I forgot to do the one that I went on for. God damn it. Anyways, God, it's just so distracting. I find so distracting. Every ad is something that I want. They have me down to it. Anyways, I'm flicking through and I just start howling with laughter at this video of this dog being scared by a Roomba and then scaring the other dogs and then just knocking the entire house just gets destroyed by it. I'm giggling away like a silly old man. I go, Baz, check this out. And we start watching it again. And he goes, Dad, that's AI. And I'm like, no, it's not. Look at oh God, it's AI. It was an AI video. And it's painfully obvious it's AI now if you look at it. But for some reason, I guess if your brain's not in that thought, if you're looking, it's not even, yes, you look at a video differently if you don't know that it's AI. If your first thought isn't this might be AI, you look at it with a sense there's a naivete to it. Perhaps even your vision ignores the little things that wouldn't make sense. It was just a few sort of weird sort of like the TV gets knocked over, but it has a weird ripple to it before it does that, and she does a weird move. Obvious stuff now. When I look at it, I'm embarrassed that I even thought it was real. But again, catching me off guard, I was completely convinced that it was real. To the point where I was passing it to my son to show him how funny it was. It's just kind of creepy. All right, now we got the washing machine going, so I should probably go. Good God, what is in there? Is someone washing a brick? Make sure you get all of the stones clean, all right? Poor Baz. He's being given the task or the job of finishing up the laundry because I wouldn't let Maria do the laundry today because I was in that closet, which is right there, which is trying to keep things quiet enough for our chat, and of course, so we have to catch up. No, it's all right. I should wrap up anyway. 9 minutes? No. Get it done because Mom will be mad if we don't have it done when you get back. So, what was the line in the script that stood out, spoke to you the strongest? Oh my God. Well, I mean, there's brilliant and then there's me, right? I mean, like there were so many McKay ones that you can't, you know what? Go to the store. I've got them. I put some of my favorite ones on t-shirts. Bricks need cleaning too. It's true. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Has anyone mentioned that you're actually a lot like Dr. McKay in real life? Haha, maybe less grumpy. I freaking hope so. Not as smart either, but yes, there's definitely a few Hewlettisms among the McKayisms. And as I've told people before, my fabulous wife used to give me 15 minutes to lose McKay when I got home from shooting. She's like, 15 minutes, you can act like an asshole. But then after 15 minutes, it's like lose McKay or lose me forever, basically. So father-son time. Thank you, Phoenix. That's very sweet. All right, so what are we doing about the cards? How would you do the cards thing, Baz? Baz has a whole idea about this thing. But like, for example, let me get the Goodwill cards out. Hang on a second. I'm gonna get these. Back in a second. Nope, that's not that. Where did I put them? Oh man, what have I done with them? That's not it. Is that it? No, that's not it. Never mind, I'll have to find them. Where the hell did I put them? Oh, there they are. Okay, that's smart. All right, let's do this, hopefully without doxing myself in any way. Let me get a knife to open this up. Where did I put it? This little blade right here. Okay, so I was on the Goodwill site, and how bad is that sound, by the way? Don't remind him what this is. Don't remind him about what? Yes, do the cards. And how is acting fun, or can it be hard? Acting is wonderful. Being an actor sucks. I don't like being an actor. All of that is, but being on set and doing the work, oh, it's fantastic. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. That's the problem, is everyone sees that part and goes like, oh, it must be amazing. Okay, let me just make sure there's nothing that's gonna give me away too badly. Sure there's no. Okay. All right. We have to promise not to show up on my house if I dox myself by accident. Okay, here we go. So that's our box. I'm pulling out all of the material. Let's see how well they packed it. Oh, there you go. Oh, wow. Oh, they did a great job with this. That's a really good. Let me see if I could do this better here. I do this. And I do this. I'm going to have to get better at this. Okay, so that's how they came. Not bad at all. Okay, man, the packing on that is amazing. This is Goodwill. This was, I can't remember exactly how much it was, but it was like 15, maybe $20 and all told at the end of it. All right, here we go. Okay. So there we go. Magic. Ooh, I got the box too. I didn't realize it came in the box. Look at that. Ooh, sexy. I like that beast. I don't even know what era these are. Okay, here we go. Oh, they are loose. They're just loose and banging around. That's not too good, but here we go. What do we got? Okay, let's see what we've got. Okay. Ooh, oh, look at that. The Grim Captain. That's a pretty cool looking card. And then Throne of the Grim Captain on the other side. These are great. Eventually, so we've got bats. There's too many here to go through all of them. Ooh, oh, I love the sexy foil land cards. Little swamp, more swamp. Oh, nice little forest land. I never remember these plains, I guess, right? I want to say sun, but it's plain. These are great. This is fantastic. Okay, so I got a whole bunch of these. Oh, wow, they've got some really nice ones here. Armored kin collar. Here we go. I'm going to need a better setup for this. I need like a second camera. Oh, there's a bunch of great lands. Ooh. Oh, man, look at this one. See, this is what I love about Magic. Look at that. That is just gorgeous. Look, Benbach, the Great Mistake, a legendary creature, a skeleton horror. Freaking great. What do we got? There we go. What's that? That. Ooh, we got some islands as well. Islands, plains. These are all, I mean, I got to say, honestly, those are actually probably worth a little bit because people like they like the fancy lands. Fancy lands are good. All right, these are all looking pretty normal. I'm really liking the art in this, though, I got to say. What is that? Ooh, look at that. How's that for a forest basic land? These are some really nice land cards here. I'll spend money on. I will spend money on good land cards because it's just nice to have in your when you've got a deck to have some. Look at those. Again, I'm not a collector. I don't know what's valuable, what's not. I don't really care. I just go by what I like. That looks like a Stargate, doesn't it? Look at that. Cool. All right. Island. Oh, well, the island one's pretty cool too. It's very Atlantis. This is awesome. God, I'm really glad I did this then. Oh, planes. Little dragon action happening there. Oh, wow. Okay, there's some nice cards. I'll just pull out some of the ones that look particularly fancy. There's a lot of cards here. Did I show you? I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot of cards in here. Plus all the ones I've already pulled, plus these, there's a ton here. Okay. So, some more lands, another nice forest land. I know I shouldn't get excited about the forests and the lands and stuff, but these are that's sort of, I don't know, it's like one of my things that I like is the land cards. Okay, anything good here? Okay. Is it? Magmatic Galleon. Cool looking card. Abuelo's Awakening. And then I got a couple of these little cardy things here. Glimpse the Core. What else have we got? I guess I'm going to pull out the ones that have plastic on them. Wonder if they're the ones that should. Oh, no, it looks like they're all the land ones. They're all the fancy lands. But I got a stack of fancy lands here now. And again, $15? I would do that again in a second. Ooh, that is a nice swamp. All right, let's see what else we got here. Ooh, there's some neat stuff. Oh, God, these are all foil cards. Oh, look at that. Nice mischievous pup. A scampering surveyor. Staunch crewmate. Hidden nursery. Kind of like the look of that, too, I got to say. Soaring sandwigs. These are not not fancy ones. Oh, that's nice. Dreadosaurus. Is that right? Dreadosaur. 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 How's that? That's kind of nice looking. Oh, and it's got the other side too. Wonder if any of these are worth any money. So if someone sees something that's worth, look at these. These are freaking cool. Oh, Song of Stupefaction. That's how I sing, baby. Burning Sun Cavalry. Sorry if this is boring the hell out of people. I apologize. Pirate Hat. Check that out. Some pretty weird stuff in here. Cosmium Blast. Oh, join the dead. Little dino in there. Ooh. Mysoid Maze. Look at that. Wow. Okay. This is ridiculous. There's oh my God, there's more. Armorcraft Judge. These are all foils. Oh, I am a vampire. Or a vampire demon. I've crossed oceans of time for you. Bloodthorn Flail. Woo. Zoic Glyph. They're all most of them are foil.
You didn't tell me.
Sorry. I was pretty loud about it. Maybe not as loud as the washing machine. There's a lot. Have a look. Have a look.
Another pile?
No, that's it. This is the pile that I've sort of flicked through.
Are there any good ones?
I think so. Cosmium Blast.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. It's Baz. I don't know. What did that say? Deconstruction Hammer. Hey, Cal, it's your card. Mephitic Draw.
Damn, why?
Draw.
Oh, no, you probably. You know what you've done?
What?
You bought the bulk from someone who's opened one of those booster boxes of all the rare cards.
Oh, I'm sure. But they're cool. Again, for a guy who doesn't Badlands Revival.
If someone's got to know what
Iron
set
Fist
is this?
Pulverizer. It is.
Who's that? What's the?
Yeah. What is this? What is this?
The eye in the circle?
Yeah. What is the eye in the circle? Does it not say? Does it not say?
I don't know. Is it?
No, someone will know. I trust some.
Ready?
Does someone know what deck it is?
Oh, I bet. I don't know what's the name of it. Hello, everyone.
Oh, fake your own death. Check
Sounds
that
cool.
out. Come on. No, there's got to be something worth something in here.
They're all comments.
Yeah, but they're foil comments. They're cool foils. A hammer that not build but deconstruct. LOL. Indeed. Eartha.
Are these all
Joe Front. Does anyone know?
the Grim Captain?
Oh, it's Caverns of Exelon. Ixalan.
This one's cool. The Grim.
You made your money back. Joey thinks I made my money back.
This one's cool.
Yeah.
I like this one a lot.
See?
I'm keeping
Look up that one. You're not keeping nothing. I'm keeping this one.
It's
Tumbleweed.
expensive. I'll take it.
I haven't even looked through those yet.
I don't want to look through them.
Oh, okay. Well, you can't be bothered. OMG. No, nothing. These are all basics.
Lost
basically.
Caverns of Ixalan? Is that what this is?
I guess so, yeah. Anything good?
I'm not looking through. I don't want to take this from you guys.
What?
Oh, the Moses. Oh wait, Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah, it's like
Jurassic Park.
that looks like Jurassic Park.
There you go.
That does look like Jurassic Park. The box is actually
That's
kind
a
of cool.
dinosaur.
I guess is it.
Maybe Ixalan. Is Ixalan dinosaurs? Oh yeah, it is. Or Ixalan.
Well, there's a few more good ones in here. Wait a second.
No cards for him at all. Yeah, I never get any cards.
Baz, just bide your time and wait for the inheritance. Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the way to roll. That's how we roll around here.
I always look at all the stuff and I just wait.
Yeah, waiting for me to
I
drop
plot, yeah.
any moment now. Okay, more
I'm looking, but I won't react.
Dread. Another Dreadosaurus. These are all nice. These are all Captivating Cave,
You can make
Braided
some
Net.
fun.
I could definitely look at that. Council of Echoes. That's fine.
You've definitely made your money.
I think so. I think I have.
Well, if you sell them.
Rampaging
Oh.
Spike Tail. What?
Oh, no.
What if there's anything worth anything? Ooh, what are these?
Oh, I love this one.
That's an art series. Come on. That's got to be worth something, isn't it? Isn't that great?
Have you seen it?
Abysmal Gorse. Oh, look at. Oh my God, these are great. I'm liking these art cards. Look at these art cards. Holy crap. These are amazing.
Unplayable? What's the point of them?
You can't play them. They're collector's cards. They're art cards.
Yeah, they ruined the point of magic.
You ruined the point of it.
What's that? Did you 3D? No, you didn't.
I did.
You 3D printed this.
No, that's a thing of glue, Baz. Jesus. You know what I did 3D print though, which I think is really cute? Check him out. Derpy Cat. These are the art cards alone. What is
Oh, this is the thing
Oat
from
Clan
that
Love-
one movie. This is the thing from K-pop.
Yeah, it's K-pop Demon Hunters. Well, I just said it's Derpy
I
Cat.
don't know who Derpy Cat is.
Derpy Cat is the
When you
cat
say
that's
Derpy Cat, I
in.
think of Angry.
Oh my God, you've been in university and you don't even know who Derpy Cat is. It's ridiculous.
old.
You're too too old and jaded. Ooh, skeleton pirate. I know, but it's a
What's in this bin?
those are the things that I printed out.
You bring them to the thing.
Yeah, that's the idea. You know what you are, Baz? A fungus.
I have one.
Yeah, of course. Binding negotiation. You could no, sure, just take them away from the kids. Totally. That's the point. Hey, look, that looks like Shape of Water. I'm doing this again. This is great.
Literally.
Oh my God. Okay, I want to collect all of the funguses. The funguses are the best. That is a death cap. What do they call it? Death cap marionette? That is okay. That may be my favorite card.
Let's see it.
Check it out. Isn't that cool? Death cat marionette.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
There's a lot of really good ones there.
You should make a fungus.
I should do a fungus deck. Oh my God, I'm making a fungus deck. It's really nice. I gotta say, really, really nice token cards here too. I am. Look at the gnome. Gnome. And then maybe you'd rather have a dinosaur. There's a map. On the other side is a spirit.
You're just
Promise.
entertaining yourself.
I know I am. There's no one else cares today. Oh dear. Oh man. Okay. All right.
Look at this
No, nobody cares. Talk to myself. Anyways, I'm very excited.
No, actually, I think everyone's. I think people are like.
You are such a liar. Promising Bane. There's just a few more I want to show off. Captivating Core. I do like the gnome. Sorceress Spyglass is kind of cool. Oh, Stinging Cave Crawler. Centipede. Death by Centipede. A dowsing device. That is the Stinging Cave Crawler.
Oh, that one.
That's pretty great,
I
huh?
would have definitely used this one.
Merfolk. I never really liked the Merfolk, I gotta say. Malmet Veteran. That's interesting. And Oltec Archaeologist. Woohoo! Get that one to Marty. Okay. So what was you suggesting though? People seem to like the idea of me adding some cards somehow.
Of like opening back.
Yeah. But so what I do? I'd open a pack and then like mail it to people? How good am I at mailing?
Terrible.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just open packs. I don't make any money. You're right. That's a good point. I see. You're saying that this should be an income so that I can prove to my wife that I'm
It's not a severe addiction.
it's not just a bad gambling addiction. No. It's all it's an investment.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Totally an investment. All right, everybody. I am babbling on. It's cool, man. I have stuff I've saved from 3 years ago. My husband just said you're making him miss Magic. Oh, there you go, Phoenix. See? I should be advertising for Magic.
You should, yeah.
Okay, well, I would say don't miss Magic. Don't miss buying the Magic cards right now. But if you, honestly, right now, Magic is not doing as well. Do you want to do an unboxing stream? Yeah, I think I asked and people seem to be pretty positive about it.
And then do that. Well, then if people like it.
When am I going to have fun with Adam Savage? Whenever he invites me. I love that guy. David, set your membership up on YouTube. You have to be monetized for it. I am monetized, Darth Piran, I think. I just haven't figured it out. Shame you didn't have a D&D Atlantis game. Like I say, I think there's definitely Atlantis trading cards. I know the Stargate trading cards. I could dig around and see if I could find some of those. It would almost be worth doing that because I could probably sign a couple. Yeah. Spider-Man. I'm not opening Spider-Man now. He's been trying to get me to open that Spider-Man box. I mean, at some point, you see. I think people open and sell on whatnot. Yeah, I haven't. Yes to the unboxing stream. Do an unboxing stream. Okay, great. Let's do it. I'll do an unboxing stream. Fantastic. But then how does it work? Then do you guys want to buy cards or how would you do it? One Piece Pokemon and now Riftbound. Yeah, it's the best. I got to say. Well, then you need to go into your back end and set up YouTube membership. LOL. Someone is not telling me to go to my back end. Hey, you go in your own back end. All right. Some streamers do collective views and star donations, and then at the end of the month they get a giveaway like a deck gift. Oh, it's scary what it takes to wake up. I'll say, Spider-Man. Oh boy, Paperclips wants us to open Spider-Man. Push your Twitch subs, YouTube memberships. I still want Atlantis trading cards so bad. All right, I'll look into some of those as well, see if I can dig some of those up. I know I've got some somewhere. I've got like 2 boxes of stuff that I kept from Stargate that are, like collectibles, and I think I gave away all my action figures, the McKay action figures. They fly off the shelf for some reason. Why anyone wants such an inactive action figure, I don't know. Oh my God, I've been going for almost 50 minutes. Okay, I gotta go. Do giveaways for members on YouTube, subs on Twitch, and Patreon members. That's how to do it.
Yeah, that is how you do it.
So every month or every week or what?
That person.
Every month or something, I do a giveaway of like the top 5 cards that we pulled, the top 10 cards we pulled, or something like that? Or what? What if they're really valuable, though? Do a box.
Seal. You ever want to give away something sealed that guaranteed has value?
So wait a sec. Do I give away a box sealed that I unbox for them?
Yeah.
That's what I do.
And then you just ship everything. Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah. So you do a giveaway every month that has a box of cards, right? For a box of cards. We then open the box of cards live online, and then I would ship whatever cards they want, or all the cards, or whatever they want. Yeah. How does that sound? I'm doing third renders for the VFX models of Stargate. If you want something, let me know. Oh, Spinner Breaker, seriously? Sweet. A little bit of 3D printing of that, perhaps. The Game Awards.
Oh yeah, wait, anything interesting happened?
Anything good happening at the Game Awards? I was kind of bored last time, to be honest.
Yeah.
Thanks, David. Appreciate the stream. Aw, thank you, Lockwatcher. I appreciate you. This is like, as I say, this is my reward for doing the exercise, and these are my reward for being me. These are my reward for being online and buying things on eBay that I really shouldn't. I've discovered eBay. I won't buy anything that has to come from another country though, because I don't trust all the tariffs and the extra taxes and all that stuff. So I'm just looking for stuff in Canada. That's what I've been doing. Some people do a rip or ship deal. They buy it. You can rip them or ship them based off of why they want you to do. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So I should start a Patreon, section that's just for the cards.
I feel like you could, no.
Or just anybody who's on Patreon. There should be a minimum though, shouldn't there? Because otherwise I'm going to get in the hole so fast. But I just spend way too much. You know what I'm like about that. Kalen is really enjoying this. David, what is your take on Amazon for the next Stargate bit with the original headliners? I would love it to be with the original headliners. That'd be fantastic. And I would love to show up and make those original headliners' lives misery as McKay. I'd love to. Then I can really start buying the boxes. Yeah, exactly. I won't have time to do the unboxings after work. They announced a new Star Wars Old Republic single-player game.
Oh, cool.
It's the biggest news. J.J. Abrams making a co-op game with the creator of Left 4 Dead. These are the highlights.
Be happy about that.
That's interesting. Yeah. Cal will like that. What is your favorite Die Hard movie? The first one. Were there other ones? Only the first one. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't say that, but Die Hard 1 was the first Die Hard was absolutely. Definitely price it all out first before you start a rip and ship business. Yeah. I'm not so good at that part, am I? I'm very good at spending money. Not so good.
Now, so I'll be more organized online.
You'll be involved too?
Yeah.
Wait a second. What's this gonna cost me?
Half.
Oh my God. I would love to see you back in Stargate. So would I. I would love that very much. I must say, I miss that McKay guy a lot. He's a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun without him, admittedly, but I will say that it would be, especially knowing that it's back, it would just be really fun to go back and flex those McKay muscles again. Favorite Atlantis episode to act in? A new one. All right, I better get out of here. Do you think they should continue with SGU? I mean, I'd love to have seen all of them end properly if they were going to end. If they had to end, I'd love to see them all end properly. SG was sad because it just wasn't. Well, I mean, Atlantis to some extent as well, because Atlantis was meant to be sort of more of a wrap up with that as well. I always hate when people get sort of left in the lurch at the end of these things, but yeah, absolutely. My God, are you kidding? That's a cliffhanger. I want to know. I want to know how McKay was going to show up and help everybody. All right, get out of here. I got to go. I am a huge fan of John Scalzi. Love him. Why? No, Elizabeth. He's going to do giveaways for people who pay for subs, memberships, and Patreon. That's what we're saying. They do similar rip and ship auctions on Whatnot. Yeah, but I'm not sure the Whatnot's particularly Canada friendly, is it?
I'm not sure. I think whoever said you should do like a subscription goal or like a Patreon goal on your stream, and then once you reach that, now you should step up that.
So if you reach a certain level of people submitting, then you can buy the box, and give the box away. Oh, that's interesting. I don't want to get into like some kind of like pyramid scheme or something. I don't want to be like ripping people off. I mean,
how would it be a pyramid scheme? You'd be recruiting other people. Hey, join his Patreon.
I don't exactly know how pyramid schemes work. Obviously, I'm not very good at running it. All right. God, it's so much fun having my son around again, I got to say. All right. Thank you all very much. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go plot and scheme with my son and maybe try to talk him out of half of his sandwich. And thanks for the sub. What sub? I would sub if I could. I don't know how to sub on that. There's no way I'm on Restream right now, which makes it's a whole different thing. It's all of them together. Huzzah! No, I see people chatting, but I can't really respond to them. And I can't, even links, I can't click on the links that come up. I know. Oh my God. What am I, 1,000 years old? Hey, apparently I'm dating Jennifer Connelly or whatever her name is. Well, you know how like the old guys, people think they're having relationships with people that they're not really. I just burped into my microphone. That's really gross. Baz, why would you do that? Haven't you heard about this? No. So people, it's like they're called pig butchering schemes. And basically they trick you into falling in love with them. Maybe and in some cases they pretend to be like celebrities and stuff. And they say, oh yeah, no, great. Come on, let's go to Snapchat or one of the other platforms and talk. And they'll talk and they'll over a period of weeks or whatever, they'll lull you into a false sense of security and make you fall in love with them. And then they go like, oh my God, my father's sick and I need $40,000. I anything you've got would be amazing. And then people will give them money and then they'll ask for more or they'll ask them for, that we should do that instead of the cards, I think.
Yeah.
Hickerman's from Norway. Woohoo! Yeah, and then I deny it. Like, what? No, why would I go with anybody and ask them for $40,000? Good night, David. Enjoy the pancakes. Yeah, wish me luck. Pancakes are Saturday though. So tomorrow is pancake testing. Ooh, I could probably show you guys some of that.
Are you doing a stream tomorrow?
Well, if I exercise, yeah. So do a burn.
Do like a.
What am I telling you?
11 a.m.
Wait, how the hell are you scheduling my? So 11 a.m. I do a Burn&Learn, and then
Go work at 11 a.m.
and we do the
Be
pancakes.
there by like.
Okay, Baz is organizing stuff, and I'm scared because I don't like committing that far in advance. I get nervous. I get nervous.
Know. How many people you got right now? I'm sure
It's like 10 people. Oh, 105. 105.
Okay, so tell those 100.
You should be on this more often. 105 people. See,
Yeah,
bringing them in.
Really,
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
All right, he'll be on tomorrow.
It's your birthday tomorrow, Phoenix. We have to stream tomorrow because it's Phoenix's birthday. Lucky Baz, pancakes for breakfast. Yeah, and the cheap ones. They're going to be cheap pancakes.
Are they going to be gluten free?
No, they're the real pancakes this time. Yeah. Although I think I do want to put a bit of butter in them. Like I'm thinking that might help with the. No. Well, no, you don't. I don't. Well, I put butter in the gluten-free ones. Aren't you glad you could be here for this? I bet you this is more exciting. Is this more exciting than this? Look, another land card. Okay. Thank you all very, very much. This was a real pleasure. It was a real joy. Thank you. And I'm gonna try to do a stream tomorrow morning.
He'll be live tomorrow
and do pancakes
at 12 if I win.
What?
If I win my argument, he'll be up.
What if you win your argument at 12?
Yeah, you'll be working out 11.
When am I doing the pancakes? I got to get up early. I'll get in and I'll start rowing while Baz is asleep at 7 o'clock in the morning, and we'll go from that. He'll love it. It'll be great. I'll talk about it pretty quick because, of course, I've turned his room into a gym to the point where I literally put a sign up that said gym. Actually, this time, what I wanted to do, which I didn't get around to, I was going to put storage and then hours, the hours that it was in use as a storage thing, because all those boxes, they got to go somewhere. All those boxes,
I'm moving in next
they
week.
can't live here. You're moving back next week?
Yes.
For how long? I thought you were done and out of the house, like you'd flown the coop.
2 weeks.
That's it? Just 2 weeks?
Yeah, I'm gone the 8th.
I'm already sad. All right. Thank you all. Fan mail address, sir, at least for tomorrow. Fan mail address. I don't really have a fan mail address. I have an email address, davidihewlett@gmail.com. That's my my forward-facing internet one. No, that's fine. That's the one I tell everyone, like, I will get to it if I can, but there's a lot of stuff comes in there. It might be. I don't know. Yeah. But I don't know where to send stuff because I guess you could send it through Mum's company, I suppose. I've done that before. But should we figure out what if we get like a PO box or something? The PO boxes are expensive. Yeah, maybe I won't bore you with that detail. Okay. All right. I'm obviously getting hungry. Time to eat. All right, everybody. I will say, first off, go to techbandits.org. Yeah, seriously, go to techbandits.org. Sign yourself up for the very free and very fun email of awesomeness. That way you can keep track of everything I'm doing. There's also a merchandise store there for McKay-centric, Stargate-inspired merchandise because there wasn't enough McKay stuff for me, so I made some. And finally, there's a Patreon there as well if you do want to help out. And I'll try to figure out something for these. See what happens to these cards because it could be kind of fun. I got to say, I do miss the trading card stuff. So yeah, and you know what? I'm going to be lonely because my son's going to be gone again. So all right, I'm out of here. Till we geek again, be brave, be kind, be brilliant. Cheerio and huzzah! Thanks, Baz.
Cheerio.
Where's the dog? I can't say goodbye to the dog. All right. Did I mention? Look, land card. It's foiled. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, pretty amazing. Oh, look, another one, dude.
Oh my.